Thank you for joining me on this live. And we're talking about a deadly Listeria outbreak. And so, uh, you know, we talk about a lot of different topics, but when we have these kinds of topics where really can affect people's lives, I love talking about this so we can really prevent some stuff. So thank you for joining us wherever you are. I appreciate you taking the time. I'm Dr. Partha Nandi. If you don't if you're not aware of who I am, and you're joining me on the live for the first time, talking about listeria, right? Listeria, and could it have been linked to some deli meat? So appreciate you guys taking the time out this evening. So let's get right to it. So listeria is what? A bacteria that can really cause foodborne illnesses and cause listeriosis. Listeriosis can cause fever, diarrhea, headache, can even cause a stiff neck, confusion, loss of balance, and seizures or convulsions. So can be a pretty big deal. And we've noticed that lots of folks are starting to get it. Relatively speaking, um, we now know that due to we think some sliced deli meats and cheeses sold at stores in 4 states, we've had an outbreak that has really been linked to that. So uh, in Michigan, where I live, one person died there. Other illnesses are reported in New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania. So lots of folks are concerned about what could be happening. um, Hello to some of the folks that have joined us. Patty Cologne, awesome to see you on this live. And Rosa Maria, thank you for joining us. And Peggy, as well as Karen and Barbara Dahl and Jason Lai. So, why are we concerned? Because, if somebody who is predisposed, right? So who is at increased risk for this type of illness? The people that are most at risk, the most vulnerable, are people who are pregnant women and their newborns, seniors who are 65 or older, and also we're talking about anybody with a weakened immune system. Those are people who are taking, for example, prednisone, corticosteroids, who are taking um, chemotherapy, who have HIV, who are not controlled. So anybody who has again an immune system that's weakened also is prone to be able to get more affected. So that's also very important to know. In addition, anyone in those groups, if you are in that risk group, should avoid eating deli meats unless they're heated to an internal temperature of 165 degrees or until they're steaming hot right before serving. So you got to remember that 165 degrees internal temperature or steaming hot before serving. And the Center for Disease Control is really talking about this particular strain of listeria as causing some issues, right? This particular strain, linking it to meats and cheeses at the deli and deli counters in several stores. They can't really find a common supplier, so I wish I could tell you more about that, but it really is important. Listeria, as I said, can cause fever, headache, diarrhea, stiff neck, confusion, loss of balance, seizures or convulsions. So really important to know that. So if you have, you're worried about what can we do to reduce our chances of getting listeria. So the CDC is not at this point advising stores to stop selling deli products, but some precautions you can take, right? Some precautions you can take to really help to prevent it. Number one, don't let the juice or the stuff from the lunch meat packages spill onto other foods. Very important. Clean all kitchen surfaces that come in contact with deli products. So really clean them. Make sure you disinfected them. So and also you want to make sure that you do something amazing, right? Wash your hands 20 seconds or more. You want to make sure that you wash your hands thoroughly, soap and water, and then any open packages of deli sliced meats should only be stored for 3 to 5 days in the refrigerator. So very important. Again, today, some of you have asked, I think somebody have asked, what's the topic? The topic is about listeria, which is a bacterial infection that can really can be serious and has killed one person in Michigan here. And there's an outbreak that is in 4 states. and other states include, besides Michigan, New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania as well. So you want to make sure that you really protect yourself. If you think this is important, please share this with your community. We talk about how can you prevent it, right? And we talked about that. Really, really look at, if you're going to serve these lunch meats, especially to the vulnerable populations that we talked about, right? Pregnant women, immunocompromised folks, also people who are taking drugs that could reduce their immunocompromise, it could reduce their immune state, pregnant women and their newborns. So if you have any of those groups, please try to avoid eating deli meats unless they're cooked 165 degrees internal temperature or steaming hot before serving. We'll give you more information as they come, but again, if you think there are groups in this community, in your community, that could benefit, please share this with them. And again, also on Instagram. So I appreciate you all joining us today. Remember, make healthy living a part of every single day. And as we get more information about this, I will let you know right away. I will talk to you soon, and have a wonderful day.